Hello, Capricorn. Thank you so much for being here today for this message. You are very welcome and very appreciated. I hope this is not too loud. I'm going to turn down just a little bit. All right. Happy birthday, Capricorn. We're going to do an energy check-in. We're actually going to start with one of these oracle cards here and get a central vibe for this reading. Let's see what we got today. We have take a divinely guided chance. Interesting. All positive change and successful ventures, it's very small, sorry. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer is appropriate for you, you may make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. I'm so sorry about that. The words are very small. I don't have the best eyes in the world, but the message is very clear. It's time to take everything that you've learned, everything that you've worked for, everything that is yours, and it's time to move on to the next phase of your life, Capricorn, which just makes sense because that's what we do at the end of our yearly cycle. So it's your birth season, it's your time of year. This is when you take everything you've learned over the past 12 months. The things that are working for you, the things that are not working for you, you suss it all out. And this is easy for you. You're an earth sign. You can get with yourself, you can meditate, you can ground yourself, sit with yourself and say, okay, what really worked well for me? What was I able to grow over this past season? As I look back on this year that I've been through, what was I able to create? What was I able to leave behind? And what am I able to leave behind right now? Because that's what we do. We don't want to bring anything with us into this new year cycle for you. We don't want to bring in anything into this next 12 months as you take the next trip around the sun that is not working. And sometimes even when things are working, it's because we've made them work. Doesn't mean they're working for us. It's like, if you break the handle on your refrigerator, you repair the handle until you can get a new refrigerator, but it's not fixed, right? It's just fixed for now. So whatever was just fixed for now needs to be left for in the age that you are completing. So say you're turning 36 years old this year. Well, that needs to be left in 35. Okay, that broken handle needs to be left in 35. It taught you how to improvise. It taught you how to be patient. It taught you how to make do with what you have, and also be grateful that you still had a working refrigerator. I'm using this refrigerator as an example. I don't know if you have a broken refrigerator, but it sounds like, something universal, because probably all of us use one, right? All of us use a refrigerator, something to keep things cold. Something that we need. So basically I'm saying you were working with less than during your past season. The things that you were able to put a Band-Aid on until you could get a new one, that kind of stuff needs to go. You're not bringing that new stuff. I know maybe you can't afford a new refrigerator right now, but you know what I'm saying? It's time to leave the broken shit behind. And it was working, but it's time to leave that behind because you're moving on to whatever the universe has ready for you. Whatever is the next step in your path of this life, in this coming year, in this coming trip around the sun. So let's dive a little bit deeper into this divinely guided change. I'm going to pull from the Cosmic Energy Oracle deck and see what kind of energy we want to bring into this divinely guided change, which is going to be happening over your next sun cycle. I definitely saw something flip. Didn't want to come out. We will be patient and wait. Bravery. Well, that just makes sense, doesn't it? But this is not something that's going to be a stretch for you. This is not something that's hard for you, Capricorn. You're fucking brave. You didn't make it this far by being not brave. Face the unknown with bravery. Trust your steps. You're being called to trust big time, Capricorn. And while you are fiercely loyal and grounded and strong and brave, the trust part may not be the easiest thing in the world. And that's okay, because it doesn't have to be easy. That's the whole point in the change. Because things, when you get in a comfort zone, things seem easy. It doesn't mean that they're easy. That just means that they're stagnant. It means that if you're playing video games and you're on this level, it's easy to you because you've already beaten it. You've already gone down this road. You know exactly where the twists and turns are. You know exactly where the bad guys are that are going to shoot at you or whatever it is. You know exactly where the pitfalls are, to reference one of the old ones for all you old heads like me, to really kind of just move on to the unknown takes bravery and a knowledge that you are divinely guided and protected, Capricorn. And that's what this reading is telling you. The reading is telling you that you are cleared for takeoff. You are ready for that next step because you're not alone in this. You are divinely guided by God, goddesses, deities, spirit, universe, whatever it is you pray to, whoever it is you know has your back. They're letting you know. This message is to let you know, Capricorn, that you are guided, you are ready. You are so ready to face the unknown. In the unknown. Sorry, I love Frozen too. All right, so. Excuse me, my goodness gracious. I'm going to pull from Tarot. And, oh, I think I knocked on this deck. I'll knock on the desk too. Thank you, Spirit, for being here today for the sign of Capricorn, for the general reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. We are very, very grateful for this message and for the guidance and the assurance that we are not alone in this journey that you are calling us to take. We're going to look at the energies surrounding you, your past, present, and future energies. So we're currently looking for the recent past energies, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so we got strength, which we knew you had. Excuse my runny nose. We have strength, which is part of the bravery. Because strength, not only is it a major, but strength is letting you know that all the pieces are in you. And also around you. Because it's bravery and strength and change is being pushed into your life because you're ready. Because Spirit knows you are strong enough. This is a major strength. This is not just a wounded warrior. This is not just the King of Wands, which those are not anything to sneeze at, but this is the major strength. Let's see what it says on this card. It takes great strength to be still. To be still and listen to the message that the universe is sending to you about the change that needs to happen. Also, they gave you the Page of Swords. Curiosity is a type of magic. Of course you're curious. A page is the immature sign, right? I mean, the immature Court card. Jeez Louise, I lost my mind for a moment there. The immature, the clear-hearted, the innocent view of communication. It's saying, oh, how is that made? How are we going to do this? And not in a negative way, but just an open heart way of being, because of the innocence, because of the immaturity of this card, combined with the strength, is exactly what you need. It's got that full energy. So in the recent past, this is not news to you. When I pulled this up to say that you're going on a divinely guided change, combined with the bravery card, you are not shocked where you're Capricorn, because you've known this is coming. This is your recent past, so I'm not telling you something you didn't know. I'm just finding out and joining you. I'm finding out and joining for a brief moment in time to bring you these messages. So if you haven't felt this call, felt this strength, felt this inner push to move on from where you are now, Capricorn, this is your call. This is the awakening. You felt this stirring in the past couple of months. And maybe you attribute it to the change in seasons. If you live in the Northern Hemisphere, we went from fall to winter, from summer to fall. Big changes. If you live in the Southern Hemisphere, you went from, winter to spring to summer. Big changes. Those are the most dramatic changes that we have here. A complete change from where we were going. And maybe you attributed that strength and that change and that call to move on to that. It's not what it was. It's time for you to make that change. Not just the world, not just the way you live. It's you. It's time for you to move on. Let's see where your current energy sits now, Capricorn. Ooh, that really wanted to come out, so I'm going to pull it. 4 of Cups. Okay. Totally makes sense. The 4 of Cups. After feeling this, I'm going with you on, you've been feeling this stirring, this curiosity, this strength, this building, this amassing of where are we going next? I'm so excited about this. I'm feeling brave and I'm feeling strong and I know Spirit wants me to go somewhere. I don't know where that is. The 4 of Cups here, and I like how she has it here. I mean, I love this deck anyways. I love it. I mean, this is just, I love it because I love how she does the love for the coffee. The cups of coffee. It's amazing. But the 4 Cups are here, 4 cups of coffee. And she says, try not to be so picky, okay? So you're being presented with some options right now. And none of them seem particularly exciting. None of them seem like they're this amazing thing that you need to be strong and brave for. That doesn't mean that's not coming. Okay, because the push to change here, the push to move away from your comfort zone is what you needed to be strong enough to do, okay? That's not easy. And it can feel like it's going to start pulling you back. It may have already felt that way with all these planetary cuckoo things happening, feeling like it's pulling you back, like it wasn't time to go, that these choices aren't that great. No. Do not go backwards, please. You've done way too much work, Capricorn. Think about the last 12 months since the age you were before. Not the age you're about to turn or the age you feel right now. Think about these past 12 months. Think about how far you've come. Think about the areas of your life that were stagnant, that were not moving. You were just sitting there. That was the 4 Cups then. Now, when this comes back around, it's not impatience or boredom. It's you not seeing these opportunities. These are all choices. Pick one and start moving forward. This is divinely guided. These are all good choices. If we stay on this path, where are we headed? We are headed to the High Priestess. All right, that just makes sense. That's the big thing coming. The clarity, the inner knowing, the knowing it's coming from you. Let's see your definition on this card. When in doubt, your first gut feeling can always be trusted. I'm so sorry. I'm just not seeing very well today. So, of course, this is where it's headed. This period of being picky, I'm not sure where this is going to go. Is this going to be really fun? Oh, this is what I've been brave and all that kind of stuff for. Yeah. Push past that. Pick something. Pick one of these options that are in front of you, even if they don't seem exciting. Go within yourself. Pick what's calling you the most. Even if it doesn't seem exciting, pick it. Start working on it. Start working on that path. Start working towards whatever the goal is for that particular option. Bottom of the deck, of course, it's the Hanged Man, which she calls the Patient Witch in this deck. Let's see. Maybe it's the light that would help me. Learn to get comfortable sitting still whenever necessary. And the thing is that it's both of these things are telling you to be still, because this recent path, strength, is telling you to be still, and this Hanged Man energy is telling you to be still. I'm never really sure where this is going, but I'm going to put it here, actually. I'm going to line it up with our current energy, because I think that that's what you need to do. In order to switch, you need to purposely stop and think about your choices and see them differently. See them as potential. Okay? You are grounded, Capricorn. You are the grounded sign right now. This is your time, your season, your birthday time. Your time to sit in front of the sun before you go back around it again and say, okay, gimme. And I mean it, gimme. Give me one of those choices. I'm going to see it for what it is and see the potential that's there. I like this. It's not easy to stop and smell the roses, Capricorn, because it's not just about grounding, okay? Because I feel like it's very easy for you. It's very easy for you to see the big things and kick their ass and get that out of the way and, yep, I did that. What's next? Yep, I did that. What's next? I did that. What's next? And that's you, Capricorn. Like, you are ready, willing, and able always to kick the big thing's ass. You're the one that we're going to call for that. Who are you going to call? Capricorn. Of course we're going to call Capricorn. You're strong. You're earthy. You're grounded. You're a leader. You're the first. I mean, this is how we're looking at this today. You are the first in line. You are first in line. You know exactly what to do in all these situations. Just because it doesn't seem like it's big and exciting doesn't mean you can't see it for the potential that it has. Can we clarify this old? I'm sorry, did I knock on this? I don't remember. I'm kind of just in my own little headspace now with this, because I'm seeing that there are some opportunities in front of you, Capricorn, and I don't want you to miss them, because they don't always sit there. They're not always sitting there waiting for us. The wheel's going to start moving. Clarify this old energy, please, of the Strength and the Page of Swords. Thank you. Well, that's a lot. So we did see on the bottom that the High Priestess is there, so I just want to clarify the Strength and Page of Swords in this recent past energy for the sign Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you're a cross watcher. Thank you for being here, cross watcher, because you love a Capricorn. Four of Cups. Well, doubling down, aren't we? The universe is saying, yeah, I said what I said. Four of Cups, Four of Cups. Like I said, this is a different Four of Cups. Remember earlier we said, obviously you had a Four of Cups before, because that's what pushes you to start looking other places. You've accomplished all your goals. You start to feel a little malaise, a little apathetic, a little bored. That's okay. That's how you really know it's time to move on. So this one is completely different than this one. This one is sitting still, looking inside, seeing that you've met all your goals and you're ready for the next thing. Sitting still, sitting still. There's a lot of sitting still and reflecting that have been happening in the past couple of months. Good for you, because like I said, you've been feeling this call over the past few months. You just didn't know where it was going. And when it wasn't super exciting in front of your face, you're like, yeah, is this it? This is what I'm leaving my comfort zone for? Yes. I'm going to clarify this. 4 of Cups, please. Thank you, Spirit, so much for being here for Capricorn. We appreciate these messages, even though it seems like it's a little rough. Capricorn can handle it. Capricorn is strong. Capricorn is grounded. Capricorn is seeing the opportunities in front of them. That's right. Fuck yeah. Empress energy. That's what I'm talking about. You know damn well that you're an Empress, Capricorn. It doesn't matter how you identify. It really doesn't, because the Empress energy is about that feminine energy, that feminine power to grow and birth, and not just humans, but everything you touch. Those big, huge challenges that are coming at you that you've been fighting on this past year and kicking ass and helping other people kick ass. Everything around you has been growing for that reason. That's that Empress energy that is in you, which is why you're having a harder time seeing the choices as really big and eventful in front of you. The challenge is to turn that around and see it a different way. Can we clarify the High Priestess, please? For sign of Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. If we stay on this path and choose the right thing. I saw that flip. Page of Wands. See, I like the pages. The pages can get sort of a bad rap only because they're innocent and they're immature. I like the innocence of it. I like, especially in a fire. Oh my goodness gracious! But I love them in all. It's the innocence. It's the I can do this. It's the I know that I can do this. It's not just I know I can do this. I am doing this. I am ready to do this. The page is ready. Just needs that knight. King of Cups, beautiful. The King of Cups is the king of, again, doesn't matter how you identify, the King of Cups is all about the emotional maturity that it takes to see things for what they are. I'm going to pull from Lunology. Thank you, Spirit, for this message. Always, always grateful to bring these messages to you, Capricorn. And if you are called to, I really, really appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, leave me a comment saying hey, saying Happy New Year. And if you're cross-watching, leave a happy birthday for Capricorn because, you know, it's their time of year. I'm leaving them the way they kind of came. That's what the messages are. Okay. I love it. All right, I'm going to pull from the Oracle cards, and that'll be the last thing we look at before we close. And then once we do that, it'll be story time. Thank you, Spirit. So appreciate you and your message. A little turtle guy here. Cutie, cutie. All right, it's story time. Like we said, this message is literally divinely sent to you. It even says so on the card. This is about the change. This is about the change that you are taking now. It's not about something coming your way. This is about the change that's coming right now. That's in your path. You need to be brave and stay brave because you are strong enough to come into this situation not from a place of boredom, but from a place of curiosity. Curiosity. Embracing the uncertainty, being patient with yourself because you are the Empress. The things that you've had the challenges with in the past made you strong and brave, but also it made you strong enough to kick its ass and get to a point of, okay, time for the next thing, which is why you're being guided to move on. Choose one of the things that are in front of you. Sit with yourself. Be still. Be quiet, Capricorn. Take this time to be patient with yourself, embrace uncertainty, know that you can grow any of these things if you so choose to concentrate on one of them. See it differently through the eyes and the heart and the being of emotional intelligence, because you don't get to be the king of cups if you're not emotionally intelligent and can see things from the other way. This is going to require self-regulation, but this is telling you to go for it, because that page is the page of fire, which is all about the go, 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 right? So self-regulate, go for it, because you know what's up. This is in your future. The choice that you make right now, any of them, whatever it is that you choose, once you sit still and think about this with your whole heart, will flourish. You will go for it. You'll learn to self-regulate like you have here, because you've turned this Four of Cups into this Four of Cups. Final message for Capricorn from Spirit says, if you find yourself stuck in a situation you're unhappy with, ask yourself why you're still there. Is it fear of the unknown? Leaving toxic situations or people can be the best thing you could do for yourself, for your soul, and for your spirit. Be fierce. This is you choosing to be fierce. Choose one of these options. Be fierce and move for it. Go for it. Go for it and be fierce. Those are going to be the little hashtags. Well, no, the titles for this message, Capricorn. Happy birthday. Take care, my loves.